So hey what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome to the penultimate episode of the MotoGP 19 season. We are currently in our season, which we started with Ducati and are now finishing off with the Honda team. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put an upgrade on the engine brake. I think that would do us nicely. So we've only got one race left. We've already won the championship. We're still leading it by 87 points over Dovizioso, but it is the team championship which is crucial. We just jumped ahead of Yamaha, so we need to keep that momentum going. So can we keep ahead in the Malaysian Grand Prix? So let's head straight down to the track. Right then, so it's a 2:02 flat is the time that we need to beat on this little development test. Obviously it doesn't really matter about the R&D points, but just trying to get straight into Q2 as we're running a bit deep at turn 1. So let's see if we can beat the time on this lap then. Going to be coming across the line then. Is it enough to beat the 2:02 flat? Yes it is, a 2:01.8, and we could have done that first sector a lot better than we did actually. So I'm going to crack on, hopefully straight into Q2 then. Let's see if we skip to session. Hopefully it's enough. We're just 2.5 tenths off of the fastest time in the end off of Valentino Rossi, and we weren't able to make it into Q2 for fuck's sake, man. It's so frustrating when you just don't get straight into Q2. You just got to put a lap, hope it's enough, and then it's just not enough. So let's go out then for Q1, uninspired to do this. Oh my god, but anyway, we're going to have to do it. Just waiting for the season to end really, because we won the championship early. We should be able to take the fight to Yamaha in the race, but we'll see anyway. Lorenzo's struggling here, but let's see if we can get into Q2. We should be able to. Coming out the final corner, then what is the lap time going to be? It's going to be a 2:01.3, slightly quicker than we did in Q2, well, FP1, and we jump straight into Q2. So I'm not actually going to do Q2. I'm going to get straight into the race. We haven't got anything to lose really other than the team rankings, but we should be able to fight our way up through the grid. So to make it a bit more interesting in this race, I'm going to start from the middle of the pack. So I'll be P12, and then we can see where we end up in the grid for the race. So let's head down to the start of the Malaysian Grand Prix. So we're on track then, ready to go racing here in the Malaysian Grand Prix. Alex Rins ended up on pole position. So let's see if we can hunt him down. We need to get a good launch off of the line. We've gone for a hard rear and medium front. So let's see what our launch is like. Not that good of a launch. Trying to cover off the guys behind, and now coming up the inside into turn number 1. How position can we make up? Rins heads into the lead. Ooh. Oh, we almost go down with contact with Miller. More contact with Miller. Get this bike turned. Come on. Get this hard rear up to temp. Gonna drift around the outside of Miller there. Make it look easy. We're up to P5 from P12 on the starting grid. Valentino Rossi is the highest Yamaha so far in P4. So Vinales is down like 13th place. He's near Lorenzo actually. So looks like we can gain on Yamaha a bit. We mess it up through there. Lorenzo goes down. He did that in practice actually. So a little mistake from Jorge. Marquez is there in second place. He's got Dovi behind him, and he's trying to hunt down Alex Rins there, and I'm bouncing all off of the curbs there. Just need to settle down. See if we've got the pace to go with these front 4. Look at Valentino trying to shove up the inside of Dovi there at turn 11. Doesn't quite work out for him though. Running it wide at turn 14, but we're going to be able to bring it back for an awesome exit hopefully. Not as good as those guys because we pop a wheelie. Right. Trying to get back at them on the brakes then. Running a bit deep at turn 15. They're going all sorts of 4 wide there. Marquez and Dovi clear Rins at the final corner. And it is Marquez that leads after lap number 1. So I'm going to have to keep up the pace if I can. So we're going to be winding down for the season and preparing for next season. So I need to know where you guys want me to go. I was potentially thinking Suzuki. Try and win the championship with Suzuki, but we'll see. I have a few ideas, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Starting to build on these guys now. Trying to reel them in a little bit. And we're starting to... yeah, we are starting to reel them in a bit. Lose a bit through that little section, but we bring it back. We're sort of yo-yoing at the minute. We were at the right at the back of Valentino, but we dropped off a little bit through this middle sector. On a different line to the AI, a little bit through there. But in the end, don't gain or lose anything, so neither line quicker than the other. Look at Dovi all over the back of Marquez. If we could get a 1-2, me and Marquez, that'd be good for Honda. Maybe we'd be able to catch up to Ducati a bit. But obviously there's not enough time to do it as we send one up the inside, or try to. Valentino Rossi at the infamous corner there. Oh, I'm going to get a screenshot for the thumbnail here. Right then, back to the action. Get a good exit onto the back straight. Valentino does it a little bit better, because I still can't control that Willian, and Marquez and Dovi still battling hard. Can't really get into the final corner, not that confident on the brakes. If I can get a better exit on this straight, which I can't, then that'll be good. But Dovi and Marquez still going side by side. 201.4 from Mark, I do 201.3, so we're right on the pace then. It's just about finding our way through the pack a bit. And with them battling, it really is going to help us catch up. So let's see if I can get Valentino on this lap. I need to start making some moves. Look at Rins. Rins is coming at Dovizioso. Good run through there. Now's our chance to get Valentino Rossi. And maybe even Alex Rins. I'm really closing on the brakes up the inside of the Suzuki man. Rumour is we could be moving to Suzuki. So we could be teammates with Alex Rins. Oh, big slip from the rear of this Honda. Scary stuff. What a save. Now we're all over the back of our teammate. We're properly warmed up now. Tyres are up to temperature. Oh, we just swooped round the outside of Marc Marquez. I didn't expect to get 3 people in the first sort of half of the lap. But we are closing down Dovi. Really closing him down. All over the back of him, and it's Marquez right behind me on a different line. And look at the exit. We match his exit speed. Now we're going to be stuck on the outside as we come on the brakes. Who's going to brake latest? I am, but we're going to run deep. I can feel it. Run it deep. Pick up the bike though. What a run through that final corner. Marquez battling it out for 3rd place. Oh, we break into the 59s. What an incredible lap that is. Crazy stuff. 59. Oh my god, the Dovizioso comes back at us. Oh, we just set a 59 and on the brakes. Comes out of nowhere on that Duke. We'll get him back, don't worry. Again, a good exit. On the brakes, match each other on the brakes. Turn 4 contact with the Ducati. They're right there to pick up the pieces as well if we make too much contact. Dovi's still there. It's going to become the inside line for the next corner though. Oh, he swoops around the outside. That swooping line really works out for him through there. Let's go. Get him back if we can. Sorry, Dovi, up the inside, battling it out. We're not even battling for the championship because they've already secured the team and constructors Ducati have. So it's all about pride and the rides for next year. Pop a little wheelie, slip it up the inside. We're in it deep. He's going to get us. Oh, the rear again. Oh, there is that Duke. Again, we're on different lines, and Marquez sneaks underneath of us as well. Marquez is in on the battle. Two screaming Hondas behind the Ducati of Dovizioso. Rins is there in fourth as well. Oh my god, Marc Marquez, what is he doing? Typical Marquez there. Cut him off a bit. Bit of a better exit and go come on to the final lap. Oh man, we were 4 seconds off of the time we did in the previous lap, all because of battling. Here comes Marquez. I ran it deep because I was trying to cover him off because I knew he was going to come flying up our inside, and I saw his little wing there. So I was right to do that. Right, I've really got to launch it on this lap to close the gap to the Italian up ahead. Oh, way too deep there. Get back on track. Here we go. Gonna build up to the overtake in the final corner, I think. It's gonna be my tactic. What if I keep messing up the exits like that though? Here we go. Have to dive bomb into the final corner if we want to win the race. Come on, Honda. Come on. Please hold on the brakes. Here we go. Closing in massively on the brakes there. Just not enough. Dovi's going to end up taking the win, partly because Marquez dive bombed us when I wasn't expecting it, and then Dovi just managed to keep ahead for the rest of the race. But it was a fun race in the end. I'll take that, second and third. Fastest lap of the race as well, so a good old result. Let's see then. We're still ahead of the Monster Yamaha team, and 220 points off of Ducati. 87 points off in the constructors, but that's been it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you did, remember to smash the like button, share it around with friends, don't forget to subscribe for more, so we'll see you in the next one.